Okay, now we want to work on the 16-bit images. Go back to our pictures, lady 2, open with Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, no pimples on this.
Yeah,
one.
no pimples. So the work will be
Layer, new background from layer. Ctrl J to duplicate. Name it low frequency. Duplicate again. Name it high frequency. Click on the low frequency. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. It's 2.7. Okay. Yeah, I think it did some. See now.
okay. Yeah, sir, please, sir. Let's say, okay, I snap a picture now like this now. I want to like be sure of the like to know how whether it's going to be 2.7, 2.8, or 2.9. Like, I'm really kind of confused on how to.
Okay, know. See. Let's drag it this way. See. Let's zoom out. See. Okay. 55.3. You can't see anything. Yeah, it's too much. And if you leave it like this, you've not done anything. So you just keep dragging it, keep dragging it, keep dragging it, keep dragging it, keep dragging it. You already see a difference. Yes. It's getting blurred. This one is too much actually, but somewhere here 3.0 is fine. Somewhere here it's clear, but it's not too clear. Yeah. It's a bit smooth. You are not seeing all these clear pimples like before. Let's do 2.8. You can type into it too. Yeah. You don't have to drag it. 2.8 works. Click OK. So you just see it, drag it to the extreme, drag it to the other extreme, see where it falls in between. So you are good that way. This is it. You can also do it, and if you are not okay, duplicate this one and try it on another. If you are not okay with it, you can delete this one and duplicate this again. Then name this one low frequency. Name this high frequency. Or you can undo. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur. So 2.8. Okay. So that's that. So now go to the high frequency. Image, apply image. On the layer, which layer should it copy from when you are mixing it? So it's already on high frequency. You want it to copy data from low frequency. So you click on, instead of merge, you click on low frequency. Then instead of subtract, you will click on add. Then scale to 0. Then click on invert. That's the settings for 16-bit images. Okay. When you snap with your camera, it will carry that data. Instead of 8, it will show 16 here, so that you know which is which.
So this one is a 16-bit.
So for 16-bit, it will be add instead of subtract. Okay. It will be 2 and 0 instead of 2 and 128, and you have to click invert. Yeah. Okay. And you can also try the 2 and see which works for the image. If you don't have that data, I think the 2 should still work. Just different ways of achieving the same effect. So this will be add for 16-bit. If it's 8, it will be subtract. This will be 2 and 128 for 8-bit. For 16-bit, it will be 2 and 0. Then you will not check this, you will uncheck it if it's 8-bit. But 16-bit, you will check it. Click. Okay. And go to our brush settings. Mixer brush settings. We already have it. So change this high frequency to linear light. You get that? Yes. Click on low frequency. Select our mixer brush tool, and we can now start painting. Let's see. Let's check the settings once again, just to be sure. So wet 9, load 75, mix 90, flow 100. Circle 10% and all that. It's the same settings. So can now increase our brush size or reduce it. I think this is fine enough. Then we start painting. This one you have to do a lot of work before you see any major difference, but you will see it when we uncheck it. And you have to paint actually in a good way in this one, because there's no pimples, so all your work is going to be what you are doing now, that you not even spoil the image further.
So unlike that other picture that we did that pimples extraction,
yeah,
this one we just jump.
This one we just jump into the next stage, because the person does not have pimples. All we are doing here is to smoothen the light, the flow of light. You know, there are some very bright lights here. There's no light here. You will see once we uncheck it, you will see how we've done so far. You actually take your time, like actually sit down with it to achieve a very good effect. You see what I did for that very tiny place? I had to reduce the size. It's not like me too. I knew all these things once too. It's over time I can't get it.
Because this thing that for someone like me now, that I have to actually go over it over and over and over again. I have to.
It's not an issue. Almost everybody, we learn at different rates. But the thing is, people that take time to learn something, they hardly forget those things, because they've done it over and over and over and over, that there's no way you can confuse them about it again. And you've made several mistakes, so there's no more mistake to make. You've done everything before, you've forgotten this one, you've tried it. So if somebody that takes time to learn, it's an advantage in a sense, because once you master it, even people that got it once might start asking you questions, because they just get it on a surface level. So this is what we have. Let's even do before and after. So select the two, put in a group, name it frequency. So this is it, and this is what we have. You see?
Yeah, very big difference.
It's like the light everywhere and all that. This one's newfound. So that's all.